Good evening, and welcome to another edition of Diatribes from the Voice of Doom. And now here's your professorial and enlightening host, Voice of Doom. Thank you, Mr. Announcer. And it's Tuesday, middle of the day, afternoon. They're still not gone. Haven't seen U-Haul trucks at all. So apparently things are happy with the way things are going. And things are getting worse by the day, and we're hearing about atrocities by the day. And every time I hear about an atrocity, I get angry. But there's no time for anger, because everybody needs to know some facts. It costs $2,350 to renounce your citizenship. So they get you coming in and get you going out. Because I was checking into expatriation, and it's a big project. And I know that everyone in America, all you patriots and all you idealists, such as, well, whoever, are saying, yeah, well, if you don't like it here, get the hell out. And I understand that, and I don't like it here, and I'm not going to get the hell out, because I don't like it, because I don't like the way things are going, and things have to be improved. You don't take all the intelligent people out of Afghanistan and say, how are they going to improve their country? We're just like them. People like me leave, even if I'm not wanted here. And who's going to have the truth and tell people? So it's a conundrum. Yes, I do renounce my citizenship, and I am not proud to be an American. And I'm proud to not be proud, because in a matter of days, pretty much all our ideals were thrown out the window, and that was the only thing that made America great, is our ideals. And a lot of them that we cling to are going away too, such as freedom. But integrity, character, compassion, kind of selflessness has been America's hallmark, and we lost it all because of one idiot, or an idiot and his entourage and his puppet string pullers. So I'm proud to not be proud. I still think there's potential. I still think it's a good geographical area. It's a good landmass, and everybody's doing everything all wrong. So until things start getting better, considering me an expatriate. And if they want me to move, give me the money to do it, because I'm thinking Victoria, BC. I visited there when I was a kid, and that's my cup of tea, to coin a phrase. We gotta start doing some homework now, and it's gonna get a little bit boring, but they kind of put a whole lot of stuff in one page. Who are Abdul Ghani Baradar? Who is Mohammed Yaqub? Who is Khalil Haqqani? Cool names. Say that for them. Those are the guys that for now are alive to run the Taliban. Now, 2 out of 3 of these guys will probably be executed. That's how it always goes with these things. The top echelon start, eating each other until one guy comes out on top. So that'll be a good horse race to watch. Those are 3 people that are telling us what to do and when to do it. CIA Director William Burns did not brief the House on his secret meetings with Abdul Ghani Baradar. So what he talked about with him will remain hidden, because we're not capable of, being able to handle or being able to process what information he may give us. And it's all national security, so we don't want to blow that, because anybody could be listening. So, but if it was good news, I'm sure they'd be on the highest mountaintop shouting, I mean, if the guy can accomplish something constructive in any shape, way, or form, then Petri dish would be whispering, I don't know, we got the CIA to do something for us. It's going to be really good. I can just see it. Madness going on. Madness. Total madness. Really getting tired of it. They're recruiting child soldiers already. Gonna have a 12-member council. We're already worried about how they're gonna construct their government. How the Taliban are gonna construct their government with one of their major people, Khalil Haqqani, founder of the Haqqani network of terrorists. So they're, they got subsidiaries. It's very complicated. They might kill each other too, so we got that going for us. Let's talk about more in the weeds. Because people have to know 12-member council, 12 months in the year, 12 disciples. There's a lot of 12 eggs in a carton. So I think there's some mystic thing with the 12-member council. But a little more interesting information. Just stuff you could write down, just jot it down or put it in your iPhone or whatever you guys use. Prime Minister of India is named Modi. I bet most people don't even know that. Did you know Modi's getting together with Putin? You've heard of Putin. They're kind of neighbors. And Modi and Putin are trying to figure out what they're going to do about Afghanistan, openly saying it. India is starting a cooperative, where is it? Modi and Putin have a cooperative bilateral consultation to solve Afghan problem. India got their people out. Afghan Sikhs and Hindus were taken right out, and they didn't have to go to the airport, and they probably didn't have to have a passport. I think they had some holy relics or something with them. I don't know, from what I saw, because I'm getting all my news from Gravitas because they're the only ones that tell you anything. Prime Minister Modi of India, Turkmenistan, a presidential dictatorship, totalitarian dictatorship. So they got a president, but he runs the place with an iron fist. Gurbanguly, Berdimuhamedow. And these guys' names are too long. They're not going to get anywhere with that. They got to shorten it. Gurbanguly, that's the president. And he probably is taking in lots of refugees, and he's got plans, and he's going to be one of the heroes. He's going to be one of those countries that we're going to have to kowtow to and beg for U.S. aid from them to us. Uzbekistan, Unitary Presidential Constitutional Republic. I love that because the more words like that they put in their government, you know they're a fascist dictatorship. Uzbekistan's president is Shavkat Mirziyoyev. Oh yeah, got to change your names. Tajikistan, another one of them republics, presidential constitutional republics. Yeah, I notice how constitutional they are over there, making a lot of progress. President Emomali Rahmon. That sounds pretty cool. Emo Ramon from Tajikistan. He's going to be a household word in about 10 minutes because he's going to be taking in refugees and we're going to be begging him for money. Northeast of Afghanistan, and along with somebody that you probably haven't heard of. Names begins with X, and it's not Xavier Cugat. It's Xi Jinping of China. I don't know what his title is, but I think it's a long one. And he has nothing much to do with anything. He probably won't be involved in any of this. I'm sure he won't factor in because China, pretty minor character. Pakistan, east of Afghanistan, Arif Alvi. This is what I've never understood. Pakistan's always been the bad guy, and we've always helped them. We know they have all the terrorists. We know that everything came from there. And, Afghanistan had the Taliban. The Taliban supported the Al-Qaeda. The Al-Qaeda were from Saudi Arabia and Egypt. And they were pretty well dressed. And Pakistan's supporting all of it. They're sending terrorists everywhere and taking aid, giving it to corrupt jerks that usually end up getting assassinated. And the money just keeps changing hands between corrupt jerks. So Pakistan should have been dealt with at the outset, right when we were in Afghanistan. If I had been president instead of GW whatever, who, I would have told that whole region, you're all suspect and we're going to clamp down on every one of you until we figure out what's going on. And I'd be looking askance at places like Saudi Arabia and Egypt and saying, hey, these guys were from your country, so you better help us or suffer the consequences. Imran Khan is the prime minister, so they have some sort of British parliamentary thing going on. Pakistan. They have already made it clear that they're with the Taliban and they're going to help any way they can. And they've already taken in millions of refugees for whatever nefarious. Then we got Iran, west of Afghanistan. Ali Khamenei is the supreme leader. Yeah, they're not going to be involved at all. They're going to be peripheral people in this whole thing. But if you wrote that all down, then you can refer to it later because they're going to be names that you'll be hearing in commercials soon. This is whoever. Mohammed Yaguda. This is Khalil Haqqani. Brought to you by, Death and Destruction. Little tutorial for you. What else did I want to say? I wrote down a lot of crap. Oh, yeah. The good guys. I forgot. There is one good guy. And he looks pretty good, too. I mean, if he does what he might be able to do, he's going to be big. Ahmad Massouk. Ahmad Massouk. And he looks like he could be on our record cover. And he's the head of the rebellion in, because these are hard to remember. Panjshir, we'll all know him by heart soon. Panjshir Valley, smallest province, has never been defeated by anybody. Never. Because geographically, and just their whole mindset is like, this is our area and you're going to be killed if you try to take us over. So nobody's ever bothered with them. But they're the guys that come out and fight the Taliban big time. And they sometimes succeed and sometimes they don't succeed. And the last time they didn't succeed was when his father was assassinated 2 days before the buildings came down. So don't you see how things are repeating? Generational theory, there's patterns. Now there's going to be the conflagration. And it's all set up. All the chess pieces are in place for the conflagration. And it's absolutely inevitable because we have Petri dish. They haven't gotten out. And even if they do get out, it's kind of too late. What are we going to do? Organize something? Two-party system is a failure. I've already said that. So, I've looked at the response of some of the so-called pragmatists and libertarians, and that's harsh, man. They're not thinking about kids. Yeah, you don't say, yeah, we should have done this 5 years ago. We should never have done this in the first place. That's not an answer to the bloodshed. The answer is, what do you think we should do now? Or at least have a little bit of anger. Well, I blame everybody, and it's like, I don't know if I'm a libertarian anymore because it's too heartless. So I might have to head into my own realm because all the parties are wrong. And there's only been two parties, because you say you vote for libertarian, you're throwing your vote away. So that'll never get anywhere. Republicans, useless. Blanket statement across the whole board, useless. They should have gotten rid of Petri dish. I don't care if there's not a majority in the damn stupid Congress. If you can't find at least one or two Democrats that think that he's insane, then all of you deserve to share in the curse. You can go back to my other episode to see what your curse is. It's not good. That's it. I said a lot in there. It was all informative. It was boring, but I'm going to have to watch it so I can remember these people. Because they're going to have to help us out soon when we're begging for aid. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the day.